Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Marcus, where I'm about to fight a 2,000-point battle between my Black Legion and Marcus's Sisters of Battle. So the story that we've got going on here is that the Black Legion, in their crusade towards Terra, have come across a shrine world that the Sisters were put in place to defend to the last. And things seemed lost as Abaddon and his forces overwhelmed the defenses of the planet, leaving just the Sisters left. An order went down that they needed to purge some information sites from information that the Black Legion was going to be using to advance to their next location as they marched across the galaxy. And the Black Legion is trying to get that information before it is purged. So that is the story that we've got going on here. The mission we're going to play is the Data Scry mission from the Nephilim GT packet. Essentially, there are 6 objectives, 1 in each of our deployment zones. It's corner deployments over here. And then 4 directly along the center of the battle line here. The main mission is to, is it hold 1 or hold 2? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it might be hold 2, hold 3, hold more. But essentially, that's the primary that we're going to have going on there. This primary secondary mission is that you can perform an action while on your home objective, the one that's in your deployment zone. And when you perform that objective, you score points based upon how many of the center objectives that you control at the time when it goes off. So it's hold 2, hold 3, and hold more for the primary. Doing the action on the home objective, scoring points based upon how many you have in the center as the primary missions. We then have our secondaries that we've chosen. I have chosen the Long War, Psychic Interrogation, and Grind Them Down. So I'm going to be trying to kill more of his guys. I'm going to be trying to kill him off his objectives and take his objectives. And I've also chosen Psychic Interrogation, so I'm going to be doing psychic actions within range of his characters. My opponent has chosen Defend the Shrine, A Leap of Faith, and Sacred Ground. So Sisters ones. Which one is each? The Defend the Shrines is...
Pick one, and if I hold it at the end of my turn, 3 points.
Yeah, so he picks an objective. I pick an objective, right? Oh no, you pick an objective in the center, in the middle there. Yep. And if he holds it at the end of his turn, he scores 3 points. Yep. Then we have A Leap of Faith. That's using the Miracle Dice.
Maxes out at 12.
Maxes out at 12. So it's like each, what is it?
If I use 2 on my turn, it's 1 point. 3 on my turn is a total of 2.
Okay.
And then it's plus 1 on your turn.
Plus 1 on my turn.
2 and 3 points.
Okay, so 2 and 3 points. Okay, gotcha. So he's going to be using Miracle Dice trying to get the points on that one. Mm-hmm. And then he did Sacred Grounds, and that's...
The scan objective.
Oh, scanning objectives in No Man.
If it's in No Man's Land, 1 if it's in your...
Okay, so 1 point if it... Yeah, so he's going to be doing the action. It's sort of like the Despoiled Grounds for the Black Legion there, where he gets 1 point if it's in his, but he gets 5 if it's in anywhere outside of his deployment zone. So that is the story, and that is the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 armies that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Black Legion, I'll be running a battalion detachment and a Supreme Command detachment. Leading off the battalion detachment, we have a Sorcerer and a Master of Possessions. We have 2 5-man Legionary squads. We have a 10-man Cultist squad. We have a Master of Executions. We have a 5-man Havoc squad. We have a Venom Crawler. We have a 5-man Raptor squad. We have 2 3-man Obliterator squads. We have a 10-man Possessed squad. And last but not least, we have Abaddon himself. So for the Sisters, he'll be running a battalion detachment. Leading off that detachment, we have Celestine, Morven Val, and a Canoness. We have 3 5-sister Battle Sister squads. We have 2 8-sister Repentia squads and 1 5-sister Repentia squad. We have a Rhino. We have a Repentia Superior, a Hospitaller, and a Dogmata. We have 2 8-sister Retributor squads. We have a 5-sister Seraphim squad. And last but not least, we have 2 8-sister Zephyrim squads. Going over deployment now, we have on the right flank over here, Abaddon himself, along with the 5-man squad of legionaries. These have chainswords and bolt pistols. They also have the Mark of Khorne. I've got a 3-man squad of obliterators. We've got the Sorcerer, Master of Possessions, 10-man squad of Possessed. They have a relic that I gave them that is -1 to damage them, which is pretty good. The Black Rune, I think it's called. We then have the Venom Crawler here behind here, buffing up my Psychic guys and doing all sorts of fun things there. We've got a squad of the Chaos Cultists back over here, ready to move on to the objective. We've got my Havocs, another squad of Bolter Legionaries over on this side, along with the Master of Executions. In Deep Strike Reserve, or in Warp Reserve, whatever it is, you know what I mean. In reserves that are free, that they'll just be coming down, we've got my 5-man Raptor squad and the 3-man Obliterator squad. Going over to deployment here for the Sisters on the right flank, or his left flank, my right flank here. We've got Celestine herself with her friends. We've got a 5-sister sister squad here, Battle Sister squad. We've got an 8-sister Retributor squad, that's right, Retributor squad here. Another 8-person Retributor squad over here. Both of them have 4 multi-meltas in each of them. We've got a Rhino up on the front line here with a 5-sister squad along with a Canoness. We've got a 5-sister squad over on his right flank. And then back over here, we have an 8-person Zephyrum squad along with Morven Val herself. We have 2 8-person, they're inside over here. We've got an 8-person Repentia squad over on this side, 8-person Repentia squad over on this side. We've got a Repentia Superior in the center, and we have and a 5-person Repentia squad over here as well. Yep. And then we've got the Dogmata and the Hospitaller inside in the middle there, and a big old chunk of doom over there for them. Yeah. In Deep Strike Reserve, he does have a 5-sister Seraphim squad and an 8-sister Zephyrum squad. So that is deployment. So we will now roll off to see who will have initiative going into the first turn here. So we got to roll. I rolled a 4, my opponent rolled a 3, so it will be to the Black Legion here on turn number 1. Movement phase for the Black Legion here on turn number 1. Over on this side, my Legionaries advanced over here, getting just over 6 inches from the center line for engage on all fronts over here. Oh, it's worth noting that I messed up. I can't take the Long War and grind them down, so I just took the Long War and I changed it to engage on all fronts, which is why I just said the thing about engage on all fronts. Because I realized I couldn't take 2 of the same for the same thing, and I forgot Long War and grind them down are the same one. But they moved over here for engage on all fronts into this quarter. Both of my Master of Possession and my Sorcerer advanced over here. The Venom Crawler just moved over here. The Obliterators just moved up into there, moving 3 inches because they're -2 for moving into. We're treating this as like trees, as forests. Abaddon had moved up over this way. Didn't really advance. I think he just moved around over this side. Or did he advance? He may have advanced. I think he advanced.
May have advanced.
Oh, no. I think he just moved. The Possessed did advance, moved up here, so they're within 3 here, but they're behind the wall here, so they can't get shot up. These guys moved on to the objective over here and started to do the mission, the secondary primary action for the mission over on this side. These guys moved up 6 inches over this side. These Legionaries advanced, as did the Master of Executions over on this side, onto the objective over there, rolling very well, which I was very happy about. And also getting me engaged on that side. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. Going into the psychic phase, we're going to start with my Sorcerer, who is going to cast Prescience on my Master of Possessions over here. So I need Warp Time, not Prescience, Warp Time onto him. So I'm going to need 6 on the dice here. That'll go off with an 8, or actually it's +1 because of this. So he's going to have Warp Time. We'll come back to you after that. He ended up there. And then she is going to cast Prescience onto my Obliterators over here. That will go off with the 7, which becomes an 8 because of the Venom Crawler. Now my Master of Possessions is going to cast Psychic Interrogation onto Celestine over here. That's why I need to do the Prescience to get him into range over there. So I think it's a 4 to go off for this. That will become an 8 because of the +1 from the Venom Crawler. So on a 6-up deny, does indeed. So no points for me there. Cool. It's great. No, I love that. No, totally love that. Yeah. All right, so my Obliterators now are going to start us off in the shooting phase. They are going to fire into the Sisters over here. I'm going to use the Warp Hail shots into them. They are going to be D6 plus 9 shots each. So it's going to be 2 of them are in range. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 18 shots. So there's going to be 28 shots coming into him. And these are going to be 28 shots. They did get Prescience off on them, so they're going to be hitting on 2s. And here we go. These are going to be wounding on 3s because strength 5, toughness 3. All right, so that's going to be 11 wounds into them over there. 2 of them have 2-up saves because they're within range of the barricade over there.
Yeah.
And ignore 1 because of Armor of Contempt over here. So we've got to do these 2 at a time until they fail. So that's going to be 2 passed, 2 passed, 2 passed.
I have 11 in my hand. If you...
Oh, no. Oh, they're both dead. So that's going to be 3 at 3-ups.
Yeah.
And another 1 dead. So that's a total of 3 dead. Abaddon's also going to fire into them because his weapon is assault in the advance there. So it's going to be 4 shots here, hitting on 3s, rerolling everything because he yelled at himself. Rerolling everything. Okay, it's an assault weapon, so the 6 does not explode for this one. These are strength 5 again, so wounding on 3s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds there. At AP minus 1, which they're going to ignore, so it's going to be 3-ups. That is the rest of the squad dead. My Venom Crawler is now going to fire into Celestine over here. So we're going to have 6 shots here, hitting on 2s because she's the closest unit. And they're Black Legion. Okay, of course, that's how that works there. These are going to be wounding on 2, strength 6. So that's going to be 3 wounds there. AP minus 2, so AP minus 1, so 3-up saves.
Yeah.
Failing 1 of them, 2
Gemini.
damage.
So it's 1 Gemini, and then 1 Gemini again. She's good.
Okay. My Havocs over here are going to fire into the Sisters back over there. Only 1 of them is in range, so he's going to fire. It is the closest unit, so it's going to be +1 to hit, -1 to hit because he's shooting through the trees over there. So it's going to be 8 shots here, hitting on 3s. Okay. Welp. Half miss on that. Okay. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 4 wounds. Just 3-up saves. Yeah. That is going to be 2 dead. All right, so that's going to be it for the Black Legion here on turn number 1. I did get 2 points for engage on all fronts for having it in 3 quarters. And then I also managed to get the action off here, and I control 2 objectives in the center there. So that'll get me 2 points for that. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Sisters here on turn number 1. Movement phase for the Sisters here on battle round number 1. Celestine moved up over here onto the objective. The Rhino over here advanced up, only rolled a 1, but still was enough to get within range of the objective over here. The Repentia advanced, rolled a 6 though. No, yeah, 6 on their advance, right? Yeah, 6 on their advance. So they moved up here. They did have the ability to advance and charge. They were given it by the Repentia Superior, right?
Yes.
So they will be able to advance and charge over here. They've also been given OBSEC, and the Sisters over here disembarked from the Rhino before it moved. They tried to advance onto the objective, but came just short, so they moved instead into cover over here in the building. The Zephyrum over here advanced 6 inches up into position up on the side of the building over here. These Sisters just moved to the edge of there, taking their -2 to movement. The Canoness just disembarked from the Rhino over on that side on the objective over there. These Retributors over here were given the ability to shoot and perform an action by the Dogmata. The Repentia, and then the Retributors over here moved up here. They have full rerolls from Morven Vol. Morven Vol just kind of moved around a bit, and everyone else has kind of shuffled around. These Repentia advanced, but only rolled a 1, so they just kind of moved into the building to get some protection over there. And that is going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you. They don't have Psychers because they don't like that. So we will come back to you with the Shoosting phase. All right, so we're going to start off with the Retributors over here that have the full rerolls here. They're going to be firing into my, what are they called? The Obliterators. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
They are shooting into the cover, but they also move with their heavy weapons. So they're going to be hitting on 4s, but they reroll everything. So it's going to be 8 shots here, hitting on 4s. Rerolling. Okay. Alrighty. So that's going to be 4 hits. Wounding on 3s because of rerolling everything again. So that's going to be 4 wounds in there.
Yeah.
These are going to be AP -4, which becomes AP -3 plus cover is minus.
Not cover and.
Oh, they ignore cover?
Oh, they do ignore cover, actually.
Oh, okay.
They ignore dense cover too. Right?
Yeah, but they moved anyway.
moved,
So anyway, whatever. So this is going to be AP. Oh no! Ignore cover. They ruled is just the plus to the thing. You don't ignore
cool.
that. Yeah. So anyway, 4. They've got a 5-up invul save because they don't get the benefit of cover because of retributors there. Because otherwise it would be -3 becomes 5. Yes. So 5-up saves. Making none of them. That is not great. All right, the first one.
How many wounds each?
They've got 5 wounds each, I think. No, that fell off.
Yes, good.
Yeah, it was only a 3, so 4, and then the next one will kill a guy.
Cool. All right.
6 will kill a guy, and then 1 damage to that one.
Yep.
All right. He's also got some babies in there, and the first baby is going to reload that multi-melt, and then apparently, I guess, fly back to the dead orphanage they came from. So here we go. We're gonna fly off over here. They're the good guys, remember. All right, that's gonna be 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is gonna be 2 wounds. Okay.
Very effective, baby.
Very effective, baby, helping out there. These are needing 5s to wound, or 5s to save because of the invul saves there. Not getting either of them. Just roll them both because it's the same one there. Yeah, 10 damage. He's dead. The retributors over here, 2 of them are in range to fire into my legionaries. These are going to be hitting on 4s because they moved, re-rolling 1s because of Morven Vol in range over there. So it'll be 2 hits, 2s to wound, so that's going to be 2 wounds. Becomes AP -3, so looking for 6-up saves because of Armor of Contempt. Oh, making 1 with the Filth Base. Woo! I forgot they got 2 wounds. I got excited over here. So damage. Yeah, no, he's definitely dead. Morven Vol is going to fire into that same legionary squad. Hitting with the heavy bolters first. That's going to be all hits. She's really feeling that.
And 3s, string 6.
3s, so that's going to be 2 wounds.
AP -1.
AP -1 becomes AP 0, so looking for 3-up saves. Okay, well, yeah, that's apparently they can take a multi-melt to the face. They just can't take a bolter to the shoulder, I guess. Wow, funny. And here come her missile shots. That is going to be 2 hits. That is 2 wounds. AP.
I want to say 3.
I want to say 3, so it would be
-2.
2. So it becomes AP -1, so 4-up saves. Failing one of those, damage.
D6.
D6, gonna kill a guy. Now Celestine's Flamer, she's gonna fire it into my lone remaining legionary over on this side. So it's gonna be D6 auto hits.
Yeah. So,
it's gonna be 6 auto hits, feeling it.
3s.
3s to wound, so there's gonna be 3 wounds over here.
AP -2.
AP -2 becomes AP -1, 4-up saves. Okay, okay, well, I mean, if I'm doing that, there's not much you can do about that. All right, his Repentia are now going to move into the assault phase here. They are going to try to charge into my possessed. They need an 8-inch charge to get in. He's doing the 3d6 charge, taking the 2 highest here.
Yeah.
Making an 11 will definitely get them in.
Yeah.
And now Celestine is going to charge into my possessed over here as well. 5 inches might get her in.
Yeah, don't know.
All right, so his Repentia that are inside the building over here, trust me, they're there, are going to attack in here. My opponent spent 2 CP. They will have 6s to hit, are going to explode, so they're going to count as 2 hits. He's also spent CP to do 6s to wound, count, or 6s to wound, auto wound.
Do additional damage.
Do additional damage, and 6s to hit, auto wound. So, here we go. These are going to be looking for 4s to hit because of their -1. All right, we'll come back to that. All right, so we've got 5 6s and a bunch of regular hits over here. So he's going to reroll everything else. All right, getting a couple more 6s. All right, so he had basically 3 more hits than he did attacks because of the exploding 6s there. These are now going to be wounding on their strength 6, yeah, 3s because toughness 5, so 3s. All right, so my opponent got 17 wounds into me with his eviscerators, and 2 of the wound rolls that he made were 6s. So those 2 that are 6s are going to be 3 damage each with the eviscerators. The other 17 are just going to be 2 damage each. But because I gave my possessed the rune of the black, the black rune, essentially reduces damage by 1. So now these are going to be doing 1 and 2 damage. So we got 17 1 damage hits and 2 damage hits. So we'll do the 17 1 damage hits here. These are going to be AP -4, so they're going to go on to their 5-up invul saves. All right, we'll come back to that. All right, so I made 5 saves on there, all fill faces, which is pretty good. So that means that there's going to be 4 dead so far, and now I'm going to roll the 2 damage wounds going in over here, making 1 of those, so one guy will be down to 1 wound. All right, so now my possessed are going to attack back over here. I did spend 2 CP on Veterans of the Long War to get +1 to wound. I'm going to have 31 attacks coming in here, hitting on 3s. Come back to that. So that was 13 misses there, hitting on 3s. So I'm on a hot streak right now. These are now going to be, I don't get the +1 to hit with the Black Legion because it's only if I charge, not if I am charged. So now we're going to go with these wounds. These are going to be wounded on 2s now, thanks to Veterans of the Long War. Okay. All right. So that is going to be 16 wounds, I believe, that are going to be coming out here. I can just double check that real quick. That is... yeah, 16. I was right. My mental math did well. So what are these? These are 16?
Sixes on there, invuln.
6s invuln.
Ooh.
Making 1 of them. Yeah. So it's going to be 15.
I'm going to... yes.
1 second. Sorry, there was some confusion. My opponent thought it was his turn, and that or my turn. If it was my turn, it would have made sense for him to do some stuff. So we will.
I think I'm dumb.
It's all good. You're not dumb. You're just. It's all good. It's all good. He was trying to get his leap of faith. He was trying to think about secondaries, which is good because that's how you win games. But yeah, they're just dead. So there's like 6 up feeling no pains on, or 5 up feeling no pains on them, but they are going to be dead. But he does get a miracle dice because I did kill a Repentance squad.
Hey.
Get another 1. That's the 3rd 1 miracle dice that he has. So he's going to be passing a lot of leadership, which is pretty good for him.
If
they live. So that is going to be it for the Sisters of Battle. So we will come back to you with the Black Legion here on turn number 2. All right, movement phase for the Black Legion here on turn number 2. Everybody over here just kind of moved up here. They're looking to get into combat probably and shoot some stuff, have fun over there. The Possessed kind of did a conga line around Celestine's engagement range back over here, staying out of it, and hopefully going to be charging in, doing some fun stuff back over here. My Havocs moved up into position so that they can get some line of sight onto his Zephyrum over here. These Legionaries, because they were OBSEC and had controlled that at the end of my command phase, it became sticky, so they actually advanced back here to try to screen out some of his Deep Strikers in the back over here. These guys stayed over here, and they're going to be doing the objective back over the mission secondary, the mission primary back over here on this objective back here. My Master of Executions kind of stayed around on the objective over there, just positioning himself into a better place. And then from reserves, in came my Obliterators over here, and my Raptors back over there, just 9 inches out over there. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the Psychic phase. All right, so first things first, my Sorcerer is going to psychically interrogate Celestine over here. So I need a 4 for that to go off. That will go off on a 10 because of the +1 from my big booty Venom Crawler over there.
6 up.
6 up to deny. No, on a 1 it will not deny. Nope. Now my Master of Possessions is going to cast Pact of Flesh onto my Possessed over here. So I need a 5 for this to go off. That will go off on an 11 because I get a +1 from the Venom Crawler over there. He is going to try to deny it on a 6+.
5 up.
Oh, 5 up. Oh,
Sacred Right.
Because the Sacred Right of from the Dogmata gave it onto those Retributors over there.
5 up.
5 up. Does deny it. Oof. And now he's going to cast Mutated Invigoration on that same Possessed squad over there. Need a 6 for this to go off. That will also go off on an 11 over there.
All right, so 6 up.
6 up deny. Does not deny. So because it is a 10+, they actually get both +1 toughness and +1 attack. +1 strength, not attack. I don't know. And now my Havocs over here are going to start us off in the shooting phase. They are going to fire into his Zephyrum that are on the other side of the building over here. The Aspiring Champion is going to fire into the Sisters over in the forest, but we're going to go with the Reaper Chain Cannons first. These are going to be hitting on ooh, are they? No, they're not the closest. The other ones are. So these are going to be hitting on 3s. Come back to you with that. And then strength 5, so looking for 3s. Oh, that's really good. And we have 14 wounds coming in here. There's 3 that are in cover over there, so they're going to have 2 up saves. Failing one of those so far. Making that's good. Still good. Oh, those 2 are now dead. And the rest are going to be 3 ups. Failing another one, so that's going to be 4 total dead. And then 1 shot with the champion into those other sisters. Hits on a 4, it would have been -1 to hit because they were in the cover over there. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. What is it? 2 up save, right? Because they're in cover?
2 up save and cover. I will fail one on purpose.
Okay, he's going to fail one. All right, sounds good. Yeah, he spent one of his 1s on here to fail on purpose with his miracle dice. So get in them point. Abaddon is now going to fire into those same Zephyrim over there. 4 shots hitting on 2s. Rerolling because of himself. Okay, not meant to be, but that's 6. Ooh, is assault in the second one? Let me see. Yep, it does explode there. So that is going to be 4 hits. These are now going to be strength 5, so 3s to wound. And that's going to be all wounds here. AP -1, I believe, so he's going to have 3 up saves.
Yeah.
Failing just one of them, so another one dead. So now my obliterators over here are going to fire into his retributors over here. My opponent's going to spend 2 CP to allow them to shoot on death. I'm going to use the regular, the smaller shots, so it's going to be 3d6 plus
9?
18, 27, yeah, plus 27. So 3d6 plus 27 shots. Oh, buddy, that is going to be 15 plus 27, so 30, 42 shots coming in here. All right, I'm going to do 21 at a time here because that is a lot of dice that I'm just not going to be able to hold in one hand. So these are all going to be going into here. These are going to be hitting on 2 since they are the closest unit. Okie dokie. That was really good that round there. These are heavy, so they do not explode here. These are now going to be strength 5, so wounding on 3 as well. Dropped 1 die, that's okay. I got to back up over here. Alrighty. So that is going to be, what is that? 5, oop, that's a 2. 10, 14 in the first volley over this side.
Alright, 3 at a time because they're in cover.
3 at a time in cover over here.
Yeah. So 2s.
Looking for 2s.
Sorry, 2s.
Alright, so that's going to be 1 dead so far.
So 6 up, feel no pain because of
6 up, feel no pain. Yep, because that's Spittler. Nope.
Okay.
So 2 at a time. Good.
Nice.
Oh, on those 2s. That was big. Nice. There we go. Good. Okay. Oh, man, just the 1 dead so far. All right, so now the second volley is going to come in here. 21 shots, hitting on 2s. Okay, got a lot more 1s that time.
All the ones you dropped.
All the ones, yeah, those are the dice I was dropping when I was trying to get them here. These are now going to be wounding on 3s. Okay, that's not bad though. I'll certainly take that. So there's going to be 5, 10, 12 this time. We got to do this 2 at a time now because there's 2 in cover. That's going to be good. 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 Oh my lord. There, oh my lord. Oh no. That was not great. And let's see if she shoots at a 4+. She does. So we got 1 bolter shot coming from the inside there. Probably in my Raptors, was that?
No.
Or no? You're going to go into my possessed? Okay.
So 2 shots.
2 shots into my possessed over there.
Re-rolling.
3s re-rolling. Nope, that's going to be hits. Wounding on 5s because they're tough 6 now.
Re-rolling.
That's cocked.
Oh, that was totally going to be it.
Gotcha.
All right, so, sorry, that was, I'm sorry.
Yeah, re-roll 1 of those.
1 re-roll, yeah.
No, nothing there, so good. And now my Venom Crawler is going to fire into those Retributors as well. So we're going to have 6 shots here, hitting on 3s. That is going to be 4 hits. Looking for, I think 2s to wound.
Yep.
Yep, so that's going to be 4 wounds.
-2.
-2.
So ignore 1, another one, so 3 ups. Right?
Yep, 3 ups.
4?
4, yes.
All right, so 2 at a time, 4 ups.
2 at a time, 4 ups. Failed 1.
Yeah, and then okay,
Failed
so
2.
2, and then the last one's out of cover.
Out of cover.
This is going to be a
4 up.
4 up. Sorry.
No, so that's going to be 3 more Bolter Sisters dead.
Well, that would have saved, wouldn't it?
2?
In cover and...
Oh, 3.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was 2 dead over there. So let's see if they shoot, though, on a 4+. Both of them do. They're going to fire into the Possessed.
Yes, they will.
All right. 3's re-rolling, because I got the full re-rolls there. And then 5's re-rolling. Everything does re-roll this time. Getting 1 at AP minus nothing. So looking for a 3-up save. Making it with a Filthers. Woo! All right, so now into the assault phase. My Abaddon. My Abaddon is going to charge into Celestine and into the Rhino over there. On a 9-inch, he'll get in. Master of Possessions is going to charge into the Rhino. He'll be in with a 6. My Venom Crawler is going to charge into Celestine because he's coming out of the forest over there. He's going to need a 10-inch charge to get in. Does not make it with the 8. And now my Raptors are going to charge into his Repentia over here. I need a 9-inch charge out of Deep Strike over here to get in. Not going to make it. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. Because I would really like for this to work. Nope, not going to do it with a 6. My Obliterators are going to charge into his Repentia over here.
Repentia?
Not the Repentia, the Retributors over here. 1 second for my opponent to think about things. All right, so my opponent is going to spend CP to Overwatch into them over there. These are going to be the multi-melted shots here, hitting on 6s, re-rolling.
Can you set barriers to defend?
No, they don't have that. Yeah, that's not runes.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Seems like you're gaming me.
Okay, well there you go. That's how you do that apparently. And then re-rolling.
Rerolls, yeah.
Full re-rolls. Okay, nothing else there. That's still 2 hits though, not bad. Right, 3s to wound, re-roll. Ooh, good thing you got everything re-rolls. All right. Good thing Morphin Vault yelled at them. Okay. So that's going to be 2 into there. Looking for 5-up invul saves. Making 1, failing 1. So the damage is going to be +2. Oh, you're thinking about a miracle dice? Because it's a different phase?
Mm-hmm. What is it, 5 wounds?
They got 5 wounds, so you can spend 1 of your 5s.
Dang it.
Okay.
You're making me think so hard.
+2. Ooh, it's going to be 3 damage. And now they will need a 9-inch charge to get in over here. And they're not going to make it on a 7. And then my Possessed are going to charge into both Retributor squads over here. And they'll make it in with an 8. All right, we're going to start with the Possessed right now. We're going to put 3 into this squad of Retributors and 3 into this squad of Retributors. Got it right that time. We're going to go to the squad over here. This includes the Aspiring Champion over there. So these are going to be hitting on 2s because they charged. Of course, I dropped a die like an idiot. So it's going to be 2 misses. But these are also now going to be wounding on 2s because of the +1 strength going up to strength 6. Oh, that was real good. Okay. So that's 5, 10, 14 wounds into that squad over there.
4s.
Looking for 4s. AP -2. Yeah.
3 dead. And 5, 6 dead. Yep.
6 dead. So that is going to wipe the squad. And then this squad over here is going to attack into them. They're going to have 15 attacks into him, hitting on 2s. Getting 3 misses there. And then wounding on 2s. And 3 misses there. So that means that's going to be 9 wounds into them. AP -2.
4s. Oh, boy. That's a terrible... Oh, that's a terrible...
Yeah, you made 1, 4 of.
Okay. 3, 6, 8.
How many is in that unit?
That's
is there 8?
So I'm going to CP reroll.
Okay.
And
gonna spend a CP reroll?
Miracle dice to keep.
Okay, gonna spend a CP reroll and spend a miracle dice.
To keep 1 alive.
To keep 1 alive. Alrighty.
No.
Just kidding.
Just kidding?
I'm going to spend a CP and discard a 1 to turn one of those 3s.
He's going to spend a CP, discard one of the 1s to turn that 3 into a 4, so 2 make it. These now have 6 up, feel no pains.
Yeah.
But roll all of them. Just roll all of them. And then reroll 6s. Reroll those 3 6s. Can he do it? No. So that is going to be 6 of them dead. Now Abaddon's going to go. He's going to have 8 attacks base plus D3 since he's attacking into an Imperium unit here. So plus another 3, so I'm gonna have 11 attacks coming in here. I'm gonna need to do some thinking. All right, so I'm gonna have 6 attacks into Celestine, and then I'm gonna put 5 attacks into the Rhino. So we'll do the 6 into Celestine first. These are gonna be hitting on 2s. Rerolling because he yelled at himself. All right, that's gonna be all hits. And then these are going to be wounding on 2s. That's 6. I'm actually going to fish for 6s. So I'm going to reroll everything because he can reroll all his wounds because he's Black Legion. Okay, that's what I get for that. I was kind of sorry. All right, so no extra 6s, and I got 2 fails there. So that's still going to be 3 there, 4 there that are going to go in. These are AP minus 4.
4 up invols.
4 up invols. One at a time.
Gemini first.
Makes the first one. Nope, not on that one.
Yep.
So it's 3 flat damage, so she's dead.
Yep.
And then you got 2 more onto Celestine here.
Right. 1 at a time because I haven't used a save yet. Good.
Makes it.
And then
fails that. So that's going to be 3 damage.
Yep.
Then doing D3 mortal wounds.
2, which is minus 1 damage.
2 wounds, so it's going to be 2 wounds that are there. And then it's going to be D3 mortal wounds onto her over here because of the 6 to wound. That is going to be 1 more mortal wound, so she takes a total of 3 damage. And then the 5 attacks into the Rhino over here. Rerolling because of himself. I'm not going to go for the mortal wounds on this one. That is going to be all 5 wounds.
Oh, those were wounds, not hits?
Oh, that's oh no, those were hits. You're right, those are hits. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling because of himself. Okay, so that's gonna be all wounds and 2 6s there.
All right, needs to be 6 ups, I think.
Yeah, AP minus 4 becomes AP minus 3.
It's dead.
Nope, it's gonna be dead. Does it explode?
Give me the wounds. Oh, I don't want to blow it up on Celestine.
No, it does not explode. All right. Celestine's gonna attack into Abaddon over
That
here.
works too. Never mind, hold on. That wasn't the one I was thinking.
Oh, sorry. So she's gonna have these are gonna be hitting on 2s.
Yep. Oh gosh.
Okay, that's gonna be all hits. Pretty good
They
there.
explode. Hold on.
Oh, those 6s explode.
Actually, those are.
Do those 6s
Those are
explode?
6 mortals. So whatever your max
6
is.
mortals? Well, no, because failed saves. Wait, 6 mortals. Oh, the mortals are in. So he's going to take 3. Yeah, the 6 mortals, so he's going to take his 3 wounds. And then the 1 retribute over here into the possessed.
4s.
4's to hit.
You're rolling 1s because of.
You're rolling 1 because of Morven Ball over there. Not meant to be.
And then.
It's tough 6. So 6.
Yeah.
Nothing there. All right, so that's going to be it for the turn here for the Black Legion. My opponent does have some morale tests to take. He's going to spend a what's it called? Miracle dice to protect, keep her alive over here, and then over here he's going to roll. They are within 6 inches of my possessed, who have fearsome, so they're going to be -1 to their leadership here.
So 9 down to 8.
Now 9 down to 8, and then they lost how many of it? 5. No, 7. Oh, there's only 2 left, right? Isn't there 8? There's 3 left? Oh.
Yeah, there's just on the other side.
Oh, there's 3 left over there.
All right, so,
So
4,
5.
5, or 6 is bad.
Nope, 1, they're good to go. All right, sounds good. So that's going to be it for the Black Legion here on turn number 2. I did get 3 points for engage on all fronts. And I did kill 1 unit, 2 units that were on objectives, 3 units that were on objectives? How far off were these guys strung?
No, they weren't on the objective.
They weren't on the objective over there? Okay.
But the Rhino and...
The Rhino and the one... Oh no, the Repentia is still alive.
Yeah,
so I only killed 1. So I only got 1 point for the long war. So, bummer.
I thought it was 1 for killing something and 2 more for killing
1 for each unit that you kill, and then 2 for the objective you take, maximum 3 points or something like that. So
that would be 3, right?
But I didn't take an objective from you.
Sure you did.
I held that at the beginning of the turn.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so thanks for rubbing it in. So that's going to be it for the Black Legion here. We'll come back to you with the movement phase for the Sisters. Movement phase for the Sisters here on turn number 2. Celestine stayed in combat with Abaddon over here. Over here, the Sisters of Battle are moving up the board, looking to try to get onto his, defend the shrine objective back over on here. Morven has decided to go run over here. She says it's Morven time, and then she's going to morph all over the place over here. Could not fall back with the Repentia. I keep saying Repentia, with the Retributor over here. Retribution lady over here. Everyone else has moved up towards the possessed. It's like they did something to them to annoy them or something. Including these Repentia, got it right that time, who have been given like everything. They're obsec, they got the full rerolls, all that biz. And they've got the sister Repentia Superior over there helping them.
Yep.
And then over here, the 5 sister Repentia squad is now moving up towards the Raptors over there to try to give them the business. So that is going to be it. Oh, no. Yeah. Over here, his Seraphim dropped in. I left a little gap that they could fit in, and they are 9 inches away from my poor cultist. They ain't done nothing wrong over there. And that's going to be it. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase. Yep. Repentia over there is going to fire a pistol into the possessed. That's not going to hit on a 1. Oh, Canoness is enraged there.
Nope.
Still not going to hit on a 2. The Seraphim over here are going to fire into my cultists. So we've got the flamer shots first. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11 hits.
5, 7, 11, 3s.
Looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be... there's one. That's a 1 that you have your finger on there.
So sorry.
That's good.
6.
So that's going to be 6 wounds over here. I'm going to do it on the guys in cover over here. So that's 5 total guys over there. AP nothing, right?
Yes.
So they're looking for, I think, 5 up saves. Making 2 of them. And the bolt pistols.
Ooh.
Okay. That is going to be 1 wound. Still a guy in cover. Not going to make it, though. These Bolter Sisters are going to fire into my Master of Possession. That's going to be, wow, really good there. And then wounding on 4s. Not as good there. So that's going to be 3.
Yep.
AP nothing?
Yeah.
3 up saves. Making them all. Woo! The Canoness is also going to fire into my Master of Possessions because he doesn't like them for some reason.
Oh boy.
That's not going to be a 1 hit because it's hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
4 does wound. No AP, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but failed it. Okay. Bolt pistols from the 3 Zephyrim over there into my Master of Possessions. That's going to be 2 hits, but rerolling because of the Canoness. Also all hits. That is 2 wounds. Don't know why I moved my dice over here. Looking for 3 ups. Oh, failing another one.
1 shot.
Hospitaller is going to fire into him as well. That is a hit. That is not a wound, though. The sisters here are going to fire into my dude bros over here. That's going to be 2 hits. They are tough 5, so it's going to be 1 wound there.
Oh my goodness.
Looking for a 3 up. No, failed that. And now Morven Vol is going to fire everything into my Obliterators. Heavy bolters first. That's going to be all hits.
And then strength 6.
Strength 6, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds. AP?
-1.
-1, so -0, so that's going to be 2 up saves. Making them all. And then the missiles.
Nope.
1. Oh yeah, she didn't give herself the full reels. No, not going to wound on a 1. Into the assault phase, these Repentia are going to charge into my Raptors. They will be in on a 5-inch charge. These Repentia into my Possessed. They'll be in with a 6. Canoness is going to charge in. Got a 7. She's just moving that 1 inch there.
Yep. And then the Zephyrim as well.
Zephyrim are going to charge in. 2 inches will just get them in, but they're in.
That's why.
No, the pennant re-rolled. They rolled a 10.
Can't
so
be
they
worse.
can't be worse than a 2. So you got to re-roll. May as well re-roll that. And now his Seraphim here are going to try to charge into my cultists. They need a 10-inch charge now because of the guys that I took that got killed here. So let's see what happens. He's got his lucky dice over here, but doesn't make it with a 7. That's close. That was close. I saw the 6 first, and then I saw the 1. Now Morven Vol is going to charge into my Obliterators. I am going to spend a CP to Overwatch over here. So we're going to use the Warp Hail. So that's the D6 plus 9 shots. So it's going to be 3D6 plus 27 shots coming in here. Okay, not as great that time. So it's going to be 30 shots coming in. And now here come these shots. Looking for 6s to hit. All right, getting a few. All right, so 8 hits into them over there. Looking for 4s to wound because strength 5, toughness 5. Okay. That is going to be 4 wounds over here.
2 ups.
2 up saves. Making them all. Okay, that's fair enough. And now here comes her charge. You can spend
I'll spend one of those 5s.
Just one of the 5s?
Yeah, just roll the other one.
And the other 5. There we go. 10 inches will get them in. And the sisters are just going to charge into my Master of Possession here. They're going to be in with a 9. All right, Morven Ball is going to start us off over here, attacking into my Obliterators. Hitting on 2s, because that's what she does.
Yeah, reeling everything, because that's her Warlord trait.
Oh, she did get he did send the CP to give her a Warlord trait, so she's rerolling everything.
Yeah.
These are now going to be Strength, what?
Oh boy, you're right. 8, 9?
Strength 8, so probably 3s, because it's not to 10.
I think it's 10. Rerolling everything.
Rerolling everything again.
So
that's going to be 5.
those are 1 mortal in addition.
Okay, so we've got 6 saves?
6 saves.
6 saves. AP minus what?
Good question. -3.
AP minus 3 becomes AP minus 2, so that's going to be 6 4-up saves here. Oh, buddy. All right, so I make 2 of them. That's going to be 4...
3 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece. So the first one will kill a guy. These 2 will kill another guy. This will put him down to 2, and that will kill him. Yeah, so that's exactly enough to kill them. Wow, well done. I'm going to spend 2 CP to interrupt over here with my Raptors, and my opponent's going to spend 2 CP to have them all fight on death. It's a thing I was debating, because I'm going to spend the 2 CP to interrupt. My Possess would have been a choice, obviously, but they've been made to fight last because of his Canoness over there. Over here, it's a tough thing, because my Master of Possessions has the mantle of, what is it? The mantle of something. It basically it gives him OBSEC, or gives any character within 6 inches of him and core unit OBSEC. So he and Abaddon are now OBSEC. So which would counter out the OBSEC from his sisters over here who are on the objective, and I'm trying to get him down. So if I can get it down so that there's only the 2 models, so Celestine and one of the sisters, then I will be contesting this objective from him, and he needs it to hold it at the end of his turn to score 3 points because of the Defend the Shrines. So I was thinking of interrupting there, but I don't think those sisters kill him. And over here, these guys, these Repentia will definitely kill them, so I'm just going to go for that and see what I can do. So they're going to attack, hitting on 3s. Okay. That was pretty good. This is still turn 2, so no exploding 6s yet. These are now going to be wounding on 3s. Gotcha. Just put them in there. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12 wounds into the over there.
3, 6, 9, 12. All right,
6 up invols.
6s and 5s.
Making
2, and then 5s.
And then 5s. And there's only 5 in that squad. Oh, no.
So
they will be dead.
That's good for a second.
Yeah, so they will be dead. The question is, will they be able to kill me back? And I think they probably will. So
yeah, for sure. All right.
These are going to be hitting on 4s to hit.
6s explode.
Okay.
4s.
They're rerolling? Oh, yeah, because of Zealot.
That's right.
And then 4 additional hits.
And I'll just use one of yours.
Okay. I swear if that kills me, I'm going to be very upset.
All right, +1 to wound from her.
+1 to wound because of the Sister Repentia there. So 2s to wound.
Hey, look at Phil face.
Oh boy, of course it is. Because it's smirking at me over there. So that's going to be how many?
5, 10,
14?
14.
All right, we'll come back to you with that. All right, so I've got 14 6-ups because AP minus 4. Armor of Contempt makes it AP minus 3. Yeah, let's see what I can do with this. No, I got 1 6-up. They are dead. And now these sisters over here are going to attack into me. Hitting on 4s.
No, they're not. But 6s explode.
Oh, what are they hitting on? They're hitting on?
They're on 4s.
Oh, they're hitting on 4s.
I just
and 6s
not
explode. Oh, yeah, not hitting very well.
Yeah. Right.
And then wounding on 5s, right?
Yep, 2.
So 3?
Saves.
3.
No, 2. I flipped one over.
Oh, you flipped 1? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 saves here. 3-up saves. Making them both. All right, so now the Repentia are going to attack into my Possessed. My opponent did spend 1 of his Miracle Dice, the Miracle Dice of a 1, with his Canoness to take away their Invul save in engagement range. So they don't have an Invul save here. So they're going to have only 6-up saves because of the Armor of Contempt and their 3-up armor. These are the Repentia hitting on 4s. Re-rolling because Morven Vol morphed all over them.
Oh.
After the 6 hits there, the 6 sixes to hit. That's easy for you to say. those they actually had more hits than they did attacks by like 1. I think it was only by 1. These are now going to be strength 6, toughness 6. So looking for 4s to wound. Plus 1 to wound because of the repentance superior. So looking for 3s to wound.
And full rerolls. So
and full rerolls because of Morven Vol. So 3s rerolling. All right, rerolling because of Morven Vol. Getting just 3 misses, not bad. And we've got 22 6-up saves from there. There's 16 wounds in there, so only getting 2. So that means 20 wounds. They are dead. All right, so then Abaddon scooted around because he wasn't quite based with Celestine over here, so that he is now in range of both units. He's going to have 8 base plus D3 plus 3. Of course he is. 11 attacks. I'm going to have to figure this one out. All right, so I am going to attack with 5 attacks with the Drachnien into the Sisters over there, and 6 attacks with, the other way around. Talent of Horus into the Sisters, Drachnien into, 6 attacks with Drachnien into Celestine. So we're going to go with the 5 Talent of Horus attacks into the Sisters. So they're going to be 2 attacks each for these. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling because he yelled at himself. Okay. If this was next turn, that would have been a lot of 6s exploding. These are going to be strength user, so strength 6, wounded on 2s. Re-rolling because he yelled at himself. Okie dokie, not meant to be. That is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9 at AP minus 4. So minus 3 6-ups.
6s.
No, they did. Okay. And then we're going to go with the 6 attacks into Celestine. Hitting on 2s. No need to re-roll. And then looking for 2s to wound. I'm not going to re-roll, looking for 6s. So that's going to be 6 saves to make there.
Okay. 5 just in case I get super good. Yes, she is
dead.
Fairly dead, but cool.
Yeah. All right. So Celestine is dead. So are the sisters over here.
Yep.
And I think that's it for fight phase. So let's see if Celestine gets back up. On a 2+, right?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Not great.
Oh, she's back. Okay. There we go. All right. So we'll come back to you. That's going to be the end of the sisters' turn here. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Black Legion on turn 3. Movement phase for the Black Legion here on turn number 3. My Sorcerer moved back over here, staying within 9 inches of my Venom Crawler, who moved over here, looking to get a charge off onto the Seraphim on this side. My Cultists moved back onto the objective. They're going to be doing the secondary, the primary secondary, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
These guys kind of stood still here, blocking out his Zephyrim, who still have to come in. He stayed back there, also blocking out the Zephyrim. These guys moved up a bit, looking on. The only real people they can see is that, whoa, nearly tripping over myself here. These 2 sisters over here. Over on this side, Abaddon is moving up over this way. The Master of Puppets, the Master of Possession over here stayed where he was on the objective over there. And that is going to be it. So, running out of models, but we'll see how this all plays out. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the psychic phase. First things first, psychic interrogation. So here we go. That will go off on a 10.
6 up.
6 up? No, not denied. So that is going to be psychically interrogated. That also gained me a CP because it was 10 on that die roll, so that was good. Now my Master of Possessions is going to put, he's going to cast Pact of Flesh onto Abaddon over here. So needing a 5 to go off. That will go off with a 9. Gonna try to deny it on a 6. Does not deny it on that. So he will heal up D3 wounds. With that 3 wounds, he's back to full. And he's going to cast Mutated Invigoration onto himself. That will go off with an 8. Not denied. I'm going to give him +1 strength, I think. Shooting phase, we're going to start off with my Sorcerer shooting into Celestine over here. Hitting on a 3. Not going to hit on a 1. I'm going to throw a crack grenade from the Master of Possessions. That will not hit on a 1. And then Abaddon is going to fire everything into Celestine over here. 4 shots. Rerolling because of himself. It's an assault weapon, so those 2 6s do explode. So it's going to be 6 hits. Wounding on strength 5, so 3s to wound. Rerolling because of himself. Not meant to be. So there's going to be 5 wounds over here.
Whoops.
AP minus 2, right? I think it is.
Oh,
so 3 ups, but that's still. So fails 2 of them, but she is minus 1 to damage to her, right?
Yeah, but it was only 1 damage anyway.
No, they're 2 damage each. His Abaddon's is 2, so she will take 2 damage. And now my Havocs here are going to fire into those sisters. We're going to do half the shots from the chain cannons, hitting on 2s because they're the closest unit there. And then these are strength 5.
They're minus 1, so it's hitting on 3s.
Oh,
You're
hitting
minus 1 plus 1.
Minus 1 plus 1. That's right. So hitting on 3s. I forgot about the shooting into the terrain over there. And then these are going to be looking for 3s to wound. Oh, that's a lot of wounds. Okay, so that's going to be 5, 9 into them over there.
6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 2 ups, right?
3s. They don't get. There's no light cover in forests.
Oh, is there? Okay, but still they would have failed anyway, so they're dead. And now my Venom Crawler is going to fire everything into Celestine over here. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's going to be that 1 is a miss, but the 6 explodes because they're assault. Oh, through the terrain. That's right. So it's the 6, the 1 miss, 2 misses.
3 misses.
Wait, hold on, 1 second. All right, yeah. So it was actually 3 misses with 1 explosion there, so making 4 hits total. These are going to be wounding on 2s, strength 6. That is going to be 2 wounds. AP minus 2, so 3 ups.
3 ups.
Makes 1, fails 1. 2 damage just becomes 1 damage. All right, so now over here into the charge phase, Abaddon's going to charge into the Zephyrum and the into the Repentia over here. Oof! On 11 inches, he's in. Sorcerer is going to charge into the Celestine over here. I need a 9-inch charge to get in over here. Come on. Not going to make that. I am going to spend a CP though. Oh, and I make it! And now the Master of Possession is going to charge in, and he's in. And my Spider is going to charge into the Seraphim over here. In with an 11. Okay, that's way easier. And now my Master of Possession is going to charge in, is going to go first here, because his Canoness is within 3 inches and made Abaddon fight last, which means him fight normal, because he had fight first, fight last. But now the Master of Possessions is going to go. So he's going to have 5 attacks, hitting on 2s because he charged. Okay. These are going to be wounding on 2s because it's strength 7. That's going to be 2 wounds. Two 2-up saves.
1 at a time.
Doing 1 at a time here. Making that one.
And here's that one.
Making that one. Same thing from the Sorcerer over here, hitting on 2s. Okay, that's going to be all hits, plus 1 for explosion since I'm in my wanton slaughter. Wounding on 2s. That is much better there. That's going to be 5 of them.
1 at a time.
1 at a time here. That's going to be good. That is going to be good. That counts. Yep, that's good. Okay, that's going to fail. So D3 damage.
I will Moment of Grace that one.
Okay, my opponent's going to Moment of Grace for a CP, giving up one of his things there.
So that turns a failed 1 up.
Failed 1 up 1, so that's going to be going to a 2.
And then I'm just going to spend another 2.
And then he's going to spend the 5 to
the 2
to make it so that she's okay. And now my Venom Crawler is going to attack here. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's going to be 1/6 explosion there. Wounding on 2s. That's going to be all wounds there. AP minus 3, which becomes AP minus 2. So 5-up saves. Making just 1 of them. That is going to be 4 dead. So now my opponent's Repentia are going to go here. They're going to be hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything though. So they've got full re-rolls. All right. All right, so we already did the re-rolls there. These are now going to be looking for, whatchamacallits. These are now going to be, because they're strength 6, It's -1 to wound because that's exactly his toughness, and Abaddon has that ability. So it's would be strength 6 against toughness 6, which would be forced wound, but now become 5s to wound.
Yeah, but they still have the full rerolls.
Full rerolls, yeah. So 5s, full rerolls. Oof, that's pretty good though. Here we go. Rerolls. Alrighty. All right, so I've got 4 up saves now. That's his invul save. The first one that fails does 0 damage to him because of his other ability that he has there. But it doesn't matter. I failed almost every one except for 3 of them. But he'll take his 3 damage. All right, so I did roll the D3 for that Abaddon, and he got 3 again. So 11 attacks. I'm going to put 4 of them into the Zephyrum, which is going to have 3s to. It's going to be. I'm going to use the Draconian, the sword with them, and then I'm going to put with the Talon of Horus into the Repench over there. So it's 7 attacks. It becomes 14 attacks over here. So these are going to be hitting on 2s. Rerolling everything because of himself. All right, so then I got 2 misses, rerolling because of himself. All right, so I get an additional 4 in there because of those 6s. These are now going to be wounding on. I don't think I missed. Oh, 2. There we go. These are going to be looking for. Get back over here. Looking for 2s to wound. Rerolling because of himself. Get back here. Okay, so that's going to be 12, right? 4, 8, no, 12, 16 wounds into them over there.
Great. 6s and 5s.
6s and 5s. No 6s there, and then 5s.
Here we go. This is where they were all hiding.
Here we go. This is all the 5s and 6s are right here. Oh, there was a fair number.
All right, 2, 4, 5.
Just 5. That is unbelievable. Wow, really well done. And then we got 4 attacks with the swords. That's going to be all hits, +1 because of the 6 there. Rerolling because of himself. Not meant to be, but that is going to be 2d3 mortal wounds, +4 saves there to make AP -4. 2d3 more.
Just roll the 2d3 and then they'll be dead.
Okay, 4, yeah. They're dead. Okay, fine. Celestine is going to split her attacks between my Master of Possession and the Sorcerer. Gold is going to be the Master of Possession. Hitting on 2s. Okay, that's going to be all hits. That 6 does explode.
Explosion. Oh, this is working out great.
Okay.
All right, so strength 7.
Strength 7, so looking for 3s to wound. He went up to tough 5 because of the...
Oh, wait a minute, hold on, sorry. This was 2 mortals on the... But it does explode.
Okay.
So... yeah, and then this is to wound on the sorcerer. Oh no, nothing.
Yeah, nothing on the sorcerer. So
2 mortals on the
2 mortals on the sorcerer. She's going to be down to 3 wounds.
3 saves on the
3 saves on my Master of Possession. What's the AP on this?
AP -4.
AP -4, so 5 up invul save because he is a demon. What's the damage?
2 each.
I'm going to spend a CP to see if I can save him, because if I could, that would be epic. Here we go. No, he will be dead. Okay. And then the Seraphim over here is going to attack into my Spider.
Miss, but explosion?
Miss and explosion.
Nothing.
No wounds there. All right, so that's going to be the end of the Black Legion turn here. He's going to spend... he rolled after he killed... Celestine, that's the one I was thinking about. Killed the Master of Possessions. He did get because he killed in the close combat phase, he did get a miracle dice, rolled a 2, then used that 2 to keep these Sister Repentia around over here with an autosave. But they lost 4 on here. So 4.
Leadership 9, so you need a 6, and it's
6.
bad. They're good.
And a 5 plus 4 is 9. Oh, I don't think the Spider takes away 2. All right, yeah, so that's going to be good. So that is going to be it for the Black Legion here on turn number 3. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the sisters on turn number 3. We lied. She's leadership 8, so she does fly away. I imagine she just kicks overdrive in her jump pack and just goes zoop right back into the sky. I'm out. Movement phase for the Sisters of Battle here on turn number 3. Celestine fell back out of combat heroically back over here behind Cigar onto this objective back over here. Morven Vol screamed it's Morven time and moved up to Morv all over the place over here. The Repentia bravely fell back from Abaddon. Well, probably smartly fell back from Abaddon, let's be honest. But they did get OBSEC and full reroll. Oh no, they couldn't get to full rerolls. They're out of full reroll range. Full rerolls is going on Morven Vol herself. Everyone else over here kind of moved up except for the Retributor, who's going to stay right there where she's at. And that is it for the movie. Oh no, at the end of the movie phase, in came the Zephyrim over here. They are on the first floor there, but it's easier for me to show on video up on the top floor here. So they're all down there, kind of at the beginning of the building and into the first floor over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. Zephyrim are going to fire into my Havocs over there. That's going to be 3 hits. Looking for 5s to wounds. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP nothing, so 3 up saves. Making them both. Retributor is going to fire into Abaddon.
3s rerolling 1s.
3s rerolling 1s. That's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on 3s because he's tough 6. Rerolling 1s because of Morven Vol. Is it within 6 of her? Yeah. She gets to reroll 1s to wound. All right, so that's going to be 1 wound into him over there. AP minus 4 becomes AP minus 3. 4 up in Vol save. He's good. Baby time. Here comes more shots with that. That's going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds. 2 4-up saves. Making them both with a fill face and a 4. Woo! And now Morven Vol is going to put everything into Abaddon over here. Missiles first, 2 hits. That is going to be no wounds. Rerolling because of herself. That is going to be 2 wounds instead over here. AP minus 2 becomes AP minus 1, so 2 3-up saves. Ooh, failed 1. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that.
Okay.
Into a fill face, he's good. And then heavy bolter shots here. So that's going to be all hits. That is going to be strength 5, right?
Strength 6.
Strength 6, he's tough 6.
Yep.
So rerolls.
Just 2.
That's going to be 2 wounds. AP minus 1, so AP nothing, 2-up saves. Making those. The Zephyrim here are now going to charge in. My opponent's going to spend 2 of his miracle dice to get a 10-inch charge. Means that they are in. All right, so now my opponent's going to spend 1 CP to allow those Repentia to charge even though they fell back. Oh, no, 9 inches will get them in, that's for sure. Morven Vol's going to charge into Abaddon. She is in. All right, so now into the fight phase. Into my Sorceress over here. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling. Rerolling? Oh, yeah, it's because of Zealot. Yeah, and 3 6s.
3 6s. Strength 6.
Strength 6, so looking for 3s to wound.
Rerolling 1s because of Morven.
Morven reroll 1s, okay.
There you go.
That's a lot.
4, 5, 10, AP minus 4s.
Becomes AP minus 3s, 6s. No, she did. And now here comes Morven Vol's attacks.
Rerolling everything.
Rerolling everything because of herself. Not meant to be on that one. So it's going to be 4 hits. Strength what?
A lot. More than 6.
but not more than 12, right? Not 12? So
Not
3s to wound?
Yeah.
So that's going to be 4 wounds.
4 wounds with 1 mortal wound in addition.
1 mortal wound in addition. How many, what's the AP?
3.
Okay, so 4-up saves into Abaddon. Nope, he is going to fail, and nothing I can do to keep that, so he is going to take his 3 wounds. I just pulled the guys from back over here, because there's no point in me doing that. And now Abaddon is going to attack into Morven Vol over here. I did roll D3 and got a 3 again, so it's going to be 11 attacks with Drachnian hitting on 2s. Rerolling everything because of himself. Okay, so it's just going to be 1 extra attack because of wanton slaughter over there. So 12 hits on 11 attacks. Wounding on 2s. No, what's her toughness?
A 5.
5, yes, then 2s. That is going to be 4d3 mortal wounds. Jeez. And you have 12 saves to make here. So it's 12
8
to her invul, AP minus 4.
11. All right. 4s. Nope.
No, 3 damage apiece.
Yep.
So she is going to be dead.
Yes, she is.
She doesn't explode though, right?
She does explode.
She does explode. Okay.
You've already taken your wound.
Oh, I've already taken my 3, so it doesn't make a difference. Well, it might make a difference.
It's not big enough. It's 3 inches.
Oh, it's 3 inches, so no one else is there. So she is dead. Doesn't explode anyway. All right, and that's going to be it for the Sisters' turn here in the end of turn 3. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Black Legion here on turn number 4. Movement phase for the Black Legion. My Spider moved back closer over here for towards the Zephyrim over on this side. My Legionaries doing the same thing, moving up over towards here. Over here, my Master of Execution advanced up onto the objective as these guys moved off, getting line of sight back over here towards some characters. And that is it. That's all I got left. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase, since all of my Psychers are now dead. We're going to start off with Abaddon firing into his Repentia over here. Got it right that time. 4 shots hitting on 2s. That's going to be 2 explosions because it's an assault weapon. Wounding on strength 5, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds into over there. Okay. So 6 ups. Making 1, and then it's 2 damage apiece. So, yeah, so then reroll that one. That's 6. Oh, yeah, there's only 3 of them left. So they are dead. My Venom Crawler is going to fire into the Zephyrim over here. 6 shots, hitting on 2s because it's the closest unit. Okay, but that 6 does explode. Wounding on 2s because it's strength 6. That is going to be 3 wounds, AP minus 2.
All right, so cover and then armor contempt is 3s.
1 will die. 10 shots from the Legionaries over there. Hitting on 2s because it's the closest unit. Wounding on 3s. All right, so that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 up saves, yes, because of cover. Good to go. So now my Havocs are going to fire. 2 of them are going to fire into the Retributor, 2 of them into the Dogmata. We'll do the ones into the Retributor first, hitting on 3s, because they aren't the closest unit. Okay, and they're heavy, so those don't explode. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. Okay, lots of 1s coming in here. But that's still going to be 6, 7 wounds. AP minus 1, so you ignore that though. So
which one was this one?
Into the Retributor.
Retributor? Okay. Yeah. Here we go. 3s. Yep, she's dead.
Yeah, okay.
Filament pains because of the cannon.
It's 7 into her.
I know, but okay. Check the filament pains.
No, so she is dead. And then the 2 into the Dogmata over here. Hitting on 3s, because again, not the closest. Too bad those didn't explode. That was a lot of 6s. 3s to wound. That is quite a few wounds here. That's going to be 4, 8, 10 wounds into the Dogmata.
8. Here's 9. Did you say what it was? 10?
10.
10? Here's 9.
9. Okay. She will be dead.
That's true. She would be dead.
You want to give it some thought? My opponent did spend a Miracle Die on the 10th save there to spend a Miracle Die, but she is dead. We're going to start off the charging with my Spider into the Zephyrim. He's going to be in. And now the Legionaries are going to charge in as well. They're going to be in with 7. And now Abaddon is going to charge into the Hospitaller and the Repentia Superior back over there. Need a 6 on the charge, so I need a 5 on the dice. Oh, he is definitely going to be in with a 7. All right, so over here, we're going to start with the Spider into the Zephyrim. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s because he charged, and Black Legion gets +1 when they charge there. So it's going to be all but 1 hit. Wounding on 2s. That's going to be 4 wounds at AP minus 3. So it becomes AP minus 2, putting them at 5 up saves.
So they're +1 to hit or whatever that thing I needed to say when you charged me. Oh man.
Oof, 1 dead. That's it. Rough. And now my Legionaries are going to attack here. Hitting on 2s because they charged. That is a lot of 1s, buds. Alrighty. But there's also 2 6s in there for exploding. These are now going to be wounding on 3s, strength 4. Okay, so that is going to be 4, 8, 9, 3 up saves.
Right, here's 8, 3 ups.
Oh, wow. Okay. 8's failed 1 so far.
I'll stick one.
And you're going to stick one over there?
Spend one. Yeah.
Okay, so they just lose another one. Then inside that building is Abaddon, who's right in the corner over here. So he's within engagement range of the Hospitaller and the Repentant Superior. I'm going to put 5 attacks into the Repentant Superior over here with Drachnien. These are going to be hitting on 2s. All right, re-rolling because of himself. Okay, that's going to be 5 hits. These are going to be wounding on 2s. That is going to re-rolling because of himself. Okay, that's going to be 5 wounds. AP -4. So 6 up saves. Nope, she is dead. And then we've got 6 attacks into the Hospitaller. Rerolling because of himself. Wounding on 2s. Okay, so that's going to be 6 wounds and then 3d6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
She is going to be dead as well. All right. All right, so 4 of the Zephyrim are going to attack into my legionaries here. Hitting on, what are they hitting on?
2s.
They hit on 2s?
Because of defensible terrain.
Oh, because of defensible terrain. So they're going to have +1 hit there.
And then 1, 2, 3 explosions.
Yep, there's dice over here.
Oh. I didn't roll.
No, you did not.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, and then 3s.
All right, and then 3s to wound because it's strength 5.
Yeah, I gave him +1 to wound.
A +1 to wound, that's right. So strength 4, but becomes, or strength +1 because of the sword, and then +1 to wound.
Yep. So these will be 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 6-ups.
13 6-up saves because it's AP -4.
Yeah.
Wow, AP -4. 13, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, 12, 13. Here we go. Get my dice. Come on, you can do this. 13 6-up saves. Come on, Phil faces. No, I got 4 of them, but that's still 9. They're 2 damage apiece.
No, they're 1 damage apiece. Exactly what you need.
Oh, they're 2 damage. They're 1 damage apiece.
You're supposed to move right now.
Oh my God! I do. Ooh, they're still alive. And then the one into the Spider. That's going to be all hits plus an explosion.
Yep. And then 4s.
Strength.
Just 1.
Yes, just 1. And a 4-up is not going to be enough to save, so I take 1 damage. All right, so end of the turn here. I'm going to spend my 2 CP to heroic, or what is it calling, like super heroics. I'm going to not fail that over there. Do you have to roll for them?
Nope, so I'm gonna stick it.
Oh, you're going to stick it with his special dice that he's got over there. So that is going to be the end of that. So we will come back to you after a movement phase for the Sisters of Battle here on turn number 4. Yes, 4. All right, so movement phase for the Sisters here on turn number 4. The Zephyrim stayed in combat back over here. Celestine moved up over here, looking to get that charge off onto Abaddon. And then the Canoness moved up onto the objective here, and she's going to scan it for sacred ground. Yep. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, bolt pistols into the 1 wound left over here. That is going to be 3 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. 2-up save because he's in cover over here. And he's good. All right, Celestine is now going to charge into Abaddon over there, spending 2 miracle dice to get an auto charge in there. And here we go. The attack. We moved Abaddon out so that everyone can see it because it would be lame to see them punching through a wall. But Celestine will get to go first over here, so she is going to attack into Abaddon.
So I'm going to spend 1 to just do 2 mortals.
Okay, you're going to do 1 to do 2 mortal wounds into there for 1 of the hits, right?
And then, so it's just 4 mortal wounds.
So it's just going to do 4 mortal wounds, which kills Abaddon. All right, that was easy. And now my Spider is going to attack into the Zephyrim over here. 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s because he did not charge this turn. That 6 does explode though. Wounding on 2s. Okay, that is 2 misses there, so that's going to be 4 wounds here. AP -3, so 5 ups.
Oh, they're dead.
Okay, or is going to. Oh no, there's 1 guy left.
Oh, nice.
1 left over there. So, all right, the 1 person left is going to swing into the legionary over here. There's going to be 2 hits. Strength, what is it? Strength 4?
4, yeah.
So looking for 4s to wound. Getting 1 wound. AP -4, so a 6-up save. Show me that, Phil, first. Can I use one of your miracle dice? I'll let you do it because then you get because you can use 2 that way. Phil face? No, I'm going to spend my last CP though to try to get him to live. Come on, baby. Phil face. Do it. No, so close. I can see him on the side there. How about we Doop. No. All right, so he is dead. All right, so that is going to be the end of the turn here, and that is going to be the end of the game because I did a really good job of denying primary, which was surprising to me. But I guess Black Legion are pretty good at swarming the board, and that's what they kind of did. I had my master execution that just basically just walked around just holding on to objectives, just being like boop, 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 nothing to do there. But other than that, Abaddon was the beast that he usually is. Yeah, it was a brutal game, but a ton of fun. Yeah, Black Legion are they're maybe not the tip of the meta spear when it comes to Chaos Space Marines, but they've got some tricks up their sleeves. And this mission in particular is hard on Sisters just because of the placement of the objectives and their secondaries, the way they work. But it was still a ton of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I love Abaddon. He's so much fun. Just being able to just like swing in there and hero hammer. I love hero hammer because big giant mushy models is great. That's why I was also drawn to the Sisters because they've got some pretty good hero hammer with Morven and Celestine. So it was fun to be able to do that with Abaddon. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek. As always, my opponent's been Marcus. And until next time, stay safe and have fun.